Good morning, America. And this is the Joseph Choi Show with your host, Joseph Choi. I'm just like you. I'm an American-loving patriot. And I see a problem growing in our world today, especially in America. You ask me, Joseph Choi, what problem do you see that I don't see? Technology. Technology is so ingrained in our lives. It's controlling everything. You see people walking around just on their iPhones and just tapping away, walking down the street without looking up, missing everything in the world. The trees, the beautiful birds, the grass, not taking a moment to enjoy life. Instead, they're just tapping away on the computer, checking their emails, texting their friends. I mean, this thing is just, it's touching everyone, from the youth to the elderly. Everyone's affected. Some people say, hey, Choi, this is not really a problem. Technology is designed to help us. I disagree with that. It's so controlling. It's just overwhelming us, just strangling our livelihoods. And today, I will show you the main perpetrators and why. I have the resources and I have the reason and the research to tell you exactly why technology is bad for us. Come with me, please. After listening to me talk today, I'm sure you want to do your own research. This is where our first two culprits come in: Wikipedia and Google. Especially our children, they just want to run up to the computer, type away in Google, and look at information just put on the internet by any pinhead out there. We don't know if this information is true or false. It's the same thing with Wikipedia. We got guys that are just editing away, making false claims about people, objects, and things. I mean, when our children type in, oh, I want to learn about Plato, the great Greek philosopher. They type on Wikipedia, and you know what they get? Plato was apparently an Hawaiian weatherman. Is that the kind of information we want our children to look at? No. We want them to go to the original bastion of academia, public libraries. This is where they can access real information written by real people about real topics. People say, hey, the liberal media out there, they say, Google is just so that we can access information faster. It'll make people, they'll be able to get information faster than ever before. I don't believe this at all. It just makes us, instead of remembering and memorizing information, it just makes us, oh, Google's right there. I can go right to it and find out information. That's not what I want for our children. I'm just like you. I love this country. And I don't like the way that Google and Wikipedia are dragging us down. Jimmy Wales, your net neutrality is invalid. And for Google, I believe America should give them a denial of service tag. That's when we deny them for their research service. Now we get to our second culprit, Mark Zuckerberg and his Facebook. People tell me, Choi, all Facebook does is help us connect with people. It helps us connect with people all over the world. It gives us a chance to meet more people. Blah, shit, fuck that. Meeple. Now we get to our second culprit, Mark Zuckerberg and his Facebook. People tell me, Choi, all Facebook does is help us connect with people all over the world. It helps us meet new people and make us new friends. I don't believe in any of that. The friends you add on Facebook, they're just a name on a list. They're not real interactions. You just click there and click here, and boom, you have a friend. Is that the kind of example we want to set for our children? No. In a study done by Stanford University, a quarter of the adults who responded that used the internet regularly claimed that the internet isolated from people and it took time away from their friends and family. Is that what we want? Some of the time most precious to me are time spent with my children. They're the richest moments in my life, and I wouldn't trade anything for it, especially for something like Facebook. You know what, Mark Zuckerberg? Your friend request has been rejected. We'll get to our next topic, Apple and Steve Jobs. Did you hear about how Apple was tracking all of our location data using the iPhone and iPads? Is this the kind of information we want them to have? It's a complete invasion of our privacy, and nobody cares because they can't bear to part with their iPads and iPhones and all their fancy apps, especially GPS. Now, I believe GPS, it's just a way for us to get away from what is really important. Learning how to do things like reading a map. That's another problem in America. People are they're too lazy to go out and learn something. Reading a map isn't hard. You just have to go out there and try. For you young patriots out there, join a quality organization like the Boy Scouts of America and learn useful skills like reading a map. And for you young ladies out there, join the Girl Scouts of America and, go learn how to read a map and sell me some Samoas. After the commercial break, we'll take some calls from the viewers like you. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Now we're taking calls from you, America. We're ready for our first call. You're on with the Joseph Choi.
Hi, Choi. I love your show.
Thank you so much. America praises you.
Yeah, see, what I'd like to talk to you about tonight is your thoughts on the GPS. I mean, you seem to hate it so much, but I'm in New York right now on a vacation, and it's been an invaluable resource to me.
Do you not know how to read a map?
Oh, sure I can. I'm just saying that the convenience of a GPS has helped me avoid some potential problems getting lost.
It seems like all you're avoiding is, learning how to read a map. I mean, it's not that hard. You take it out, you pull it around, you see where you are, and you see where you want to go. How hard is that? I mean, come on.
No, I mean, I understand. I just don't really understand why you hate GPS so much.
I don't hate GPS. I just hate that, America is so lazy. They don't even want to take the time to learn how to read a map. You know what?
I think you're overreacting a little bit.
Not at all. I think you're just too lazy and you don't understand what I'm saying. You don't get this. Next caller. Now we have our second caller. Welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
Doing great, man. It's real nice to see you. I watch your show every day. You are a true American.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
Yeah, my motto is, what would Joseph Choi do?
Oh, that's just flattering. I mean, I don't know what to say.
When you run for president?
I can't run for president, but somewhere out there, a bald eagle just got its wings. Thank you for calling. Welcome to the show. You're with Choi.
Hi, Choi. I love your show.
Thank you so much.
Well, okay, so your rationale seems somewhat sound, and, well, I'd like to talk to you about something that I've noticed pertaining to you and your arguments.
Let America hear you.
Well, to me, it's interesting that although you're talking about how you're against technology, you're using technology just because we're right now on Skype.
What are you talking about? This is just a phone.
No, I think you understand that you're effectively contradicting yourself by your usage of this computer technology, this program. I mean, 10 years ago we wouldn't have been able to do this.
You know what?
I just want to see your reasoning.
It's people like you that wants to silence me and, want to prevent me from, talking about, the world's problem. I mean, come on. You know what? Get off my phone! Get off my... Welcome back. Before we go today, I just want to talk about a little something I've long known. I spent a lot of time thinking about what, the founding fathers of technology would think about people like us today. We got people like Benjamin Franklin, inventor of electricity. Thomas Edison, inventor of the light bulb. Alan Turing, inventor of the beautiful Turing machine that we've all known and loved. And finally, Melville Dewey, inventor of the awesome Dewey Decimal System used in public libraries everywhere today. When they first, envisioned technology, they thought it would take up, a little bit of our lives, where, we would just be using it to help us with everyday lives. But slowly, over time, it grew, and the hold on technology slowly grew on our lives. And finally, it just envelops our whole lives. It controls us. You know what? In the future, very soon, we'll just turn into half man, half robot, cyborgs. Do you really want your children to be half people, half robots? No, I didn't think so. Looking at technology, we should first look at, the word technology itself. You know what else it could spell? Go thy clone. That's what technology is doing to us. It's controlling our lives. It's practically telling us to go do stuff. Is that what we want? We shouldn't be controlled by technology. We should be the ones controlling it, using it to help us, and not depending on it like we do today. You know what? Technology today, it's like, it controls everything. You know what else controls everything? Hitler. I fear for my country. The place is becoming. I don't want to live in a place where technology just consumes everything. I don't want to live in a world like that. And I definitely don't want my children growing up in a world where technology is everything. If you take one thing away from this program, be less dependent on your technology. Be less dependent on your cell phones, your iPads, your TomToms. Learn how to read a map. Thank you, have a good night, and God bless America.